Well, I have to say I was pleasantly surprised really. The clutch makes a big difference. Last electric trials bike I rode didn't have a clutch, and it was very much like an on-off switch. Bear in mind I'm a very amateur rider anyway, but the addition of a clutch and a little bit more of a sort of flywheel than the electric motors on the electric bikes I've ridden before, and it was a lot more rideable. And the weight or lack of weight compared to the last electric bike I rode.
Yeah, I'd agree. It's very usable straight away.
Yeah.
Doesn't take any transferring from a petrol bike, and just the quietness of using it is a beautiful thing really. I really enjoy that.
Yeah, you can go anywhere, you're not going to upset somebody. Yeah. You might scare a rambler thinking they've got somebody coming up behind them with a fairly quiet vacuum cleaner, but apart from that, yeah, you're not going to upset anybody. Even the sheep don't mind. We've passed a few of them today. Yeah. I think a little bit different technique really. Going up those rocky sort of stream beds on the petrol bike, you're on the clutch the whole time. It's like bop, bop, bop. With your throttle and you're sort of balancing your throttle and your clutch. Yeah. Like I say, I'm not very good at doing that, but that's what you do. With this, it's more of a more clutch out. And actually, I think the older riders, like I ride with Mick Grant a lot, and they're non-clutch lads. Yeah. They learned to ride in the day when you couldn't even pull your clutch in with all your fingers unless you're fairly strong. Never mind one. So they all ride clutch out most of the time, and they'd take to them really well. And you don't really need a lot of clutch anyway, because you can turn, and instead of having to build a bit of momentum up in the motor itself with a petrol bike and then go with a clutch, you can turn it, open the throttle, and then just instant torque. So there is a bit of a different technique, but they know how to ride.
No, that's the impressive thing. It wasn't difficult to transfer across. There was no.
And we've still got
no bedding in.
No, and we've still got 70%. But we've been out for 3 hours. Yeah. And we've still got 70% power left. So I figured they'd be flat in an hour and a half, to be honest, but not so good.
No, and having this kind of facility with all the, cafe, trials area, and the open land is just fantastic.
Yeah, I've got to be honest. I think they've nicked part of Yorkshire. I think that's what they've done. I think a while ago they pinched a nice part of Yorkshire. That's what they've got. Yeah. And I'm very impressed with the rest of it. Lovely, yeah. Beautiful place.
And everyone, as we know from our days, everyone benefits from coaching. No matter how good you think you are, what you think you're doing and what you're actually doing are two different things. And if you've got a coach watching you and giving you tips, especially the level of riders that are here doing coaching, you're going to improve.
Yeah, the fact is I came here, I'm an enthusiastic amateur trials rider. I came here with the intention of learning. I know there's a lot better riders than me. I see it every weekend when I'm trialling, because I don't win. So I definitely came with an open mind, wanting to learn, and I've taken probably 4 or 5 little techniques that I can go and practice at home, and I'll definitely benefit from.
And as a Leeds City Councillor, I think we want to run inner city motorcycle projects, and this is the easy way to do it because of the quietness of operation. You can do these anyway. You're not going to disturb people as long as it's a safe area, obviously. But I think there's going to be more and more of these used in inner city schemes. I think
the fact is you could use this in places where you couldn't use a petrol bike. I mean, trials bikes are fairly quiet, but they still make a bit of smell and they still make a bit of noise. So there's places you could definitely ride these that you couldn't ride a petrol bike.
Altogether, really good.
Good day out.
Great facility, great day.